Since you bring that up, there was that case, I don't mention the name, but there was that case where that boy was tortured, right? He and his torturers were able to go to class and all that while this boy was suffering in his room, in the room, locked and chained, and finally died. He was being abused.
Exactly.
This does not sound to me like the work of this is not a silly prank. This is done by sociopaths.
Exactly.
Right? In such a case, shouldn't we have laws that punish the teachers for negligence, for not taking a more serious step to find, hey, where is this boy?
On my opinion, that should be, to a certain extent, in terms of how do we execute this law. That is very important because it differs according to scenarios. There are bullying victims who took that as a challenge and they came up in life. Example like the fighter, Agilan.
Yeah.
Look how he actually transformed himself. Being an obese person in school, obese is naturally a category of group of people who's always been frequently bullied. He has transformed that, whatever that he has gone through, positively to transform himself. And
but that's a different story, Prof, because that's talking about maybe a case of bullying, yes, but he walked out alive.
Yes.
The ones who don't walk out alive, they die. What's the solution there? I mean, who should pay the price?
Now, to pay the price I could start from the family itself. It should start from the family itself because there are certain cases of death previously in 2017, maybe in the state of northern states and all that. The story was very clear. He has been bullied since Form 1 until Form 5. And eventually, he tried saying this to people, reporting it to teachers and all that, but it became like, this is something to toughen up, or there was no any emphasization was given. But what ended up after that was, he eventually died after Form 5, being bullied. If this thing happens this way, now, what I'm trying to say is now, for us to blame, who do we blame?